Check out this old stonework here. I would imagine that's probably right from the beginning of the park. Looks pretty old. Pretty cool. Anyway, I just thought today would be a peaceful video. Look at the size of this park. Check it out, you got some squirrel friends here. Look at this guy. Anyway, check this out, you got a huge gazebo over here. I think it's got built-in bathrooms. Yeah, it does, for your parties and everything else. Shout out to my buddy Nick. We used to come out here in high school all the time. All hours of the night. Hang out on the swing sets. Anyway, I don't really know what I'm gonna make for I don't exactly know what I'm gonna make for content, and I'm probably gonna find some way better stuff than this, but this was just so easy. Check out these swing sets here. Pretty cool park, right? I don't want to get anywhere in their way. Look at how big this is here. Huge. Look at the swing sets here. You got tennis courts back here. Like I said, and there's two entrances to Colburn Park. One just off of Mason Street over there, and then one on 9th Street. Look at this, you could throw horseshoes if you wanted. Anyway, I thought I'm just gonna walk the park today and do a mental health day. I really needed to get out of the house. Anyway, here you go, you got your tennis courts. Look at your first set of basketball courts back there. Like I said, I'm not gonna get in anybody's way today. You can see back there. You got a walking trail here I'm gonna take you on, right down the middle. And right over this edge actually, which I should have shown. In winter, the kids sled down these hills here, right into the street. They've tried everything to stop them. Every year they try something new with gates or fences or and it just never ends. The kids are gonna sled into the street, so be careful when you're driving around here in winter, because the kids will be coming right down this hill, right over there, right down that hill, and right into the street, right out into the main street. It happens all winter, which is okay. We did it too. We did it too as kids. Anyway, I'm gonna take you on a little walk. I don't know, I was thinking today, I thought about making a YouTube channel. I was thinking, have I lost my mind? Have I completely lost my mind, you know? Yeah, I really did. I really thought about it. I thought, you know, I might have just lost my mind. What kind of nut decides they're gonna, in their 30s, they're gonna make a YouTube channel? I have no idea even what I'm gonna make. Like I said, you know, I'm an auto mechanic, and I'll come up with some videos of all types of various things. But today I was just in the house, and I'm telling you, starting this channel has actually been very therapeutic for me. You know, I've struggled with mental health throughout my life. I don't know if I'd call it severe mental health, but mental health in general. Ups and downs, you know, bipolar type of stuff. And some days I'll be so high on life, and then the next day just hate myself, you know. So I thought I'd get you a picture of the park. I'm not trying to get anybody in. How's it going? And they got this beautiful path here. I'd say it's about a half mile long. I'm trying really hard not to shake the camera. I'm not very good, but I'm trying to get better, you know. I mean, this park is huge. We're gonna have one more of them videos that's too long again. Well, if I could get it all in one take though, you know. if I can get this all in one take, it's not too big of a deal. I only do one take. I mean, but what I'm saying is sometimes I'll do an intro. I'm trying to learn how to edit, and sometimes I'll do an intro and I'll have to cut it. I'll have to put that stuff in with the video, and then it's got to transcribe the whole thing. You're better off just taking a single shot trying to get your intro and everything else. Not like I'm a professional or anything. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's better than waiting 20 hours for transcription. You see all them birds out there popping around? But here, how about this? What do you think about this up here, if this ain't cool? No, like, look at this. I mean, we're talking right in the middle of the city. Look at the size of this, and tell me anybody knew that there's, how many people around here even knew that there's a park this size in the city. Look at, there's your, you got a whole soccer field over here, and there's multiple entrances in on different, I mean, look at, there's really nobody here. Look at, I almost got the park to myself. Obviously they were having a little get together back there, but you could go and play soccer by yourself out there if you wanted to. I don't want to. Like I said, I was feeling so low today that I decided I'm going to get up and get out of the house, and I'm going to show you guys a pretty sweet park. And check this out now. Tell me this ain't nuts. Look at this. Look at this private pool out here. I don't know if I call it private. I think you have to live within a certain miles of the, I'm sure you just have to pay if you're not, but look at this. Look at this huge pool. I'll take you up there. Hopefully they ain't gonna say like, hey, what are you recording the people? I won't get too close. Look at this. Can you believe there's a swimming pool over here? Look at this. A full swimming pool. I still get so nervous because, like, are they gonna, sooner or later somebody's gonna yell at me like, you can't record that. I just don't know where my the limits are, you know. Things get touchy, you know, like a swimming pool. Like, who wants their family and their kids and everything on camera? They don't, I'm sure, you know. So right when you start walking by and you got a camera, people think you're nuts, you know. The lifeguard's looking at me right now. Oh, she looked away. But I can imagine. You know, I just want to get a shot of the pool. You know, look at this pool. Just get a shot of it real quick. You know, without driving anybody nuts before, you know, what if it was you, you know? Like, what's this guy doing? Look at this pool. So I don't want to get too crazy. Just doing a YouTube. Anyway, yeah, they're pretty cool. But like I said, you already seen that lifeguard was on me, you know? And I don't blame him. Good for him. He's doing his job. Young guy doing his job. Good kid. Watching out for the kids. I don't blame him. But like I said, there you go. It gets touchy when you're recording, because what are you going to do? Walk up to the pool and start video recording? Anyway, here's the Colburn pool. So I've been learning, you know, it gets so touchy. I would imagine they sell snacks and goodies and everything else in there for you guys if you come out here. But don't tell me this ain't cool. Don't tell me this ain't cool. Peaceful. And I keep talking. I don't know if my videos, if I don't have any fans, I don't have any subscribers, so it don't matter. But I don't know if I'm talking too much or what. You know, there's nobody on the board to tell me, hey, shut up. We'd rather just get a peaceful walk and stop shaking the camera, or we don't like the way you sound, or whatever else, you know. Anyway, look at this. I've already walked about, what, half a mile, maybe more. Here's a second entrance coming in through the back here. Maybe I'll catch a game even for you guys here or something. It looks like there's a bunch of cars down here. I know they got softball leagues, kids baseball leagues. Like I said, everything gets touchy. I don't know. Sooner or later, I'm going to get chased off a field with a bat or from an angry parent or something. Maybe not actually for this, because you would think that's pretty normal to record kids' games, you know. Parents are always recording. But like I said, it gets weird because when you got a camera, it's a little different. You know, a phone's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Some weirdo comes walking out of the woods with a camera. You know what I mean? And then people right away are on guard, which they should be in this world. My God, you know? My God, they should be on guard in this world. Nothing but crazy stuff going on in this country. I actually have a buddy, Nick, out in Anaconda there right now. And we were talking about what's going on, and he knew the guy out there that's hiding.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy. We were talking about just how crazy this world's gotten, you know? And it has. It's nuts. It's nuts. You got to be careful. Anyway, I'm going to show you the fields, and I think that'll be the rest of it. That'll be the end of it. And I can cut this video down. This video will be about 15 minutes. That's a good video. I'm just learning. Trying to keep my fingers out of the camera and, you know, the whole 9 yards. Look at this. Cybertruck. Cool, huh? Slanty. Like that. Excuse me, guys. Anyway, you can see they got a big softball game going on, or a little league baseball game going on here. Pretty cool, right? You got what? Softball field over there. Look at this. Should I get in that bat here? See what they're doing? 44's up the hit here. Chris, his name is, I think. No, Bruce. I don't want to get in anybody's way. Should I get behind that? I'll go.
The award or which?
Nope, ain't everybody's way.
Got you, Jack.
Kind of blend in, you know. Check this out here. Pitcher looks like he knows what he's doing. Come on, let's get a. I want to see him get a hit here. I don't want this video to go too long on you guys.
There's another shirt. Yeah. Like, I could just make sure it's right. Look, what
Kind of cool.
Just come and sit by myself for a minute.
Pitcher's pretty good. We got him. Look at this. They got a. We got a whole. Look at this. We got a whole. Looks like a whole league going on here today. Anyway, I'm not gonna make this any longer than it has to be for you guys. But how cool is this? Told you. Pretty cool little. Pretty cool. You got your snacks and everything. Your snack bar. Here's your bathrooms. Anyway, pretty cool. I'm not trying to get everybody on camera, you know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Like and subscribe.